So as we all know, the FIFA 19 Team of the Season promo starts on Friday, and I'm sure we're going to be getting loads of content over the next few weeks. One thing I'd really like to see EA do during Team of the Season is release some more flashback items, some Team of the Season flashback items. These would be flashback cards given to players who won't be getting a Team of the Season card this FIFA but have in previous FIFAs. So for example, maybe when the Premier League Team of the Season drops, a few days after its release, they could release a flashback Ozil card which relates back to his FIFA 16 Team of the Season item. In this video today, we're going to talk about a bunch of players who have had Team of the Season cards in the past but don't look like they'll be getting one in this FIFA. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on this idea. Would you like to see EA drop flashback items during Team of the Season? And also let me know which players you'd like to see get flashback items during the season promo. Which players would you like to see get a flashback item which relates back to a player's old Team of the Season card? Like with all my suggestion videos, I'm not saying the following cards will be coming into Ultimate Team, I'm just suggesting possibilities. Anyway, I think we've rambled on for long enough, so let's get into things. We're going to begin by talking about Mario Balotelli. Now, he's not had a great season this year overall. He actually started the latest season at Nice, but he didn't really have an impact there. He then moved to Marseille, where he's only scored a few times for them, so it's not looking like he's going to be getting a blue card anytime soon. However, I think it would be great to see a flashback Balotelli card, which is a flashback to his Team of the Season item from FIFA 13. I think that card would be very popular. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Now, I've spoken about Giroud in previous flashback videos, but I've got to bring him up again. I would really like to see a special Giroud card in this year's FIFA that has pace. I think that card would really suit this year's FIFA, and a flashback to Giroud's Montpellier days would be really good to see, mainly for that pace boost. Would you guys like to see a flashback Giroud? I actually think that card would be absolutely fantastic in FIFA 19. Fernando Llorente in previous FIFAs could actually run. In FIFA 19 he only has 35 pace, so he's not much use to most players, but back in FIFA 12 he had a really solid looking blue card that was a really good target man option. I feel like Fernando Llorente with pace in FIFA 19 could be quite an effective card, just like that Giroud item, so maybe a flashback Llorente. Talking of target men, a flashback Mandzukic would be awesome. Now this guy has actually scored 8 times this season and he's got 6 assists to his name in the Serie A, so he hasn't actually done too bad this year, but he also hasn't been amazing, so I don't think he'll be getting a blue card this year. So if he's not getting a blue, a flashback variant would be pretty cool, because flashback Mandzukic with pace would be a pretty good card, and it would be a really good striker partner for a Ronaldo card in FIFA. Over the years, Jerome Mendez has had quite a few OP cards in Ultimate Team. In FIFA 13, he got an 87 rated Team of the Season card, which performed much better in game than the card stats actually suggested. He's a silver in FIFA 19, so it's probably very unlikely that EA will give him a flashback card. Nonetheless, it would be pretty interesting if they did. I do wish EA would give more of these flashback items to some of the older players that are silver now, because you know, that would make them usable in FIFA 19 and it would make the game a bit more interesting to play, in my opinion. Naldo's been a fan favourite in FIFA for a few years now. He was actually given a pretty cool CDM item for the FUT Birthday promo. He's had a couple of good Team of the Season cards in the past few FIFAs, but he won't be getting one this year. A flashback version of him would be really good to see though, and it would be a great partner for flashback David Luiz. Now, we spoke about Mesut Ozil at the start of the video, and look, I'm an Arsenal fan, so I can put this very bluntly. Ozil has no chance of getting a Team of the Season item in this year's FIFA, so the only chance he has of getting a really good special card now is if EA give him a flashback item. And if they did give him a flashback card, they could make it similar to his blue card from FIFA 16 when he was in the Premier League Team of the Season, or similar to his blue item from FIFA 12 as he was in the La Liga Team of the Season that year when he was playing for Real Madrid. Either way, I would like to see a special Ozil card at some point, and it doesn't look like he's going to get a performance-based one anytime soon, unless he starts performing pretty well in the Europa League for us. But nonetheless, I'd like to see a special Ozil card just because I'm an Arsenal fan, but I don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon, unfortunately. Well, you can clearly see an Arsenal fan made this video. The next player we're going to talk about is Alexis Sanchez. I feel pretty confident in saying this guy won't be in the Premier League Team of the Season, as he hasn't featured too much this year, and when he has played, he hasn't had let's say a huge impact on the game. He's had a couple of blue cards in the past when he played for Arsenal, one in FIFA 15 and one in FIFA 17. He actually also got a Team of the Season most consistent card back in FIFA 12 when he was playing for Barcelona. I doubt we'll see a Flashback Sanchez card since he does have that Road to the Final card, but nonetheless, a position change Flashback Alexis would be a pretty cool card, and they could either flashback it to his right wing Team of the Season or his striker Team of the Season item. Which one would you prefer to see? Let me know in the comments. From one Manchester United player to another, next up is Mike Smalling, the man who said he knows how to stop Messi, and yeah, that went well for him. Smalling's always had an OP card in Ultimate Team, and in FIFA 16 he leveled up and he got a Team of the Season item. He won't be getting one of those this year though, and a Flashback Smalling I'm sure would be incredibly popular. I know I've featured Smalling in previous Flashback videos, and that's because I'd like to see a Flashback Smalling because it would be a really good card. So what do you guys think? Would you like to see a Flashback Smalling in FIFA 19? Let me know in the comments. Next up is another centre-back. This time it's Socrates. Yep, another potential Arsenal card. Yeah, I think this guy is class. I really do believe he's a great defender, but this season he has been let down by certain players around him, so he won't be getting a blue this year, unfortunately. In the past though, while at Dortmund, he actually did pick up a really good blue item, and if he got them kind of stats in FIFA 19, I think a Flashback Socrates would be a really popular card. I think Socrates' one to watch item in FIFA 19 is awesome, I rate it very highly, and if he got a Flashback version, I'd definitely have to do the SBC to get that card, because I think that would be a really good centre-back item. Mini Mathieu Valbuena is on the next page. Now, in previous FIFAs, this guy's had some really good cards. I can't see him getting many performance-based special cards this FIFA, as Fenerbahce have struggled in the past season. But if this guy got a Flashback card, it could be a really good card to link up with other Flashback players like the Flashback Dimitri Payet. Nemanja Matic's Team of the Season item in FIFA 15 was awesome. It's actually one of my favourite CDM items ever. Matic has had quite a few blue cards over the past few FIFAs, but he won't be getting one in this year's FIFA. So a Flashback variant of him would be pretty good to see. He's got a really solid item in FIFA 19, and if it had more pace, that card would be really popular. So I do believe a Flashback Matic would be very popular. Would you guys try and get this card if it became available? Let me know in the comments. Now, I've actually been sitting on this video idea for quite a few weeks now, and I actually started working on this video last month. I just never got round to actually finishing it. Now, I had planned to discuss a Flashback Antonio Valencia and a Flashback Barzagli, but in the last week, both of them got end of era cards, so yeah, they probably won't be getting Flashback items this FIFA now. Navigator back in FIFA 17 got one of the most insane looking midfielder Team of the Season cards we've ever seen. If EA gave Navigator a Flashback item that was even close to that blue card, it would be just insanely popular. This guy has already had a bunch of special cards in FIFA 19 though, so I do think a Flashback Cater is very unlikely, but nonetheless, imagine that card in FIFA 19, that would be insane. Here's a pretty crazy one. What about a Flashback Neuer? Look, let's be honest, this guy's had a season to forget. Performance-wise, he hasn't been at his usual best, and he's also had quite a few injuries in the past few months. In my opinion, the 90 rated Neuer is the best goalkeeper in FIFA 19. Now, I know some people will disagree, and that's fair enough. I know most people think De Gea is the best keeper in FIFA 19, but for me personally, it's Neuer. That card just performs really well for me, and I would love to see Neuer get a special card at some point in this FIFA. From one Bayern Munich player to another, we've already got one Flashback Boateng in FIFA 19 with KP Boateng. What about a second one? A Flashback Jerome Boateng similar to his FIFA 15 Team of the Season card would be insane. Look at that card. It is awesome. Well, it was awesome. Now Jerome Boateng's had a couple of special cards in FIFA 19, so I reckon this one's very unlikely to happen, but nonetheless it would be a great card if it did indeed happen. Nicolas Soule has been the best performing centre-back at Bayern Munich this season, so it doesn't look like Jerome Boateng will be getting any more performance-based special cards, so a flashback variant of him would be pretty nice to see. Anyway guys, this video is getting pretty long now, so I think we will end it here. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on the idea of EA releasing past Team of the Season flashback based items into Ultimate Team, and also let me know which players you'd like to see get a flashback card based on this criteria. I hope I've explained the idea well in this video. I know I'm not that great at explaining things. Anyway, if you could leave a like rating on this video, that would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.